Good evening, everybody. Sandra here. I just wanted to make another video. I thought it would be interesting to kind of go through the history of what I've done with my Filofaxs, because I'm trying to rediscover my purpose for using them. I've entered back into school while having 2 jobs, and I found it very important to have the right kind of organization system. I'm in my mid-30s, and I actually got my first Filofax when I was probably 14 or 15. I was a bit of freshman in high school, so I have a long history with Filofax. So right now I'm currently using a gray personal Malden, which I adore. I love it. I really wanted to have a Filofax that had some wallet-like features, and once we go through the history of my Filofaxes, you'll see why. I'll go through the collections and you can see them. So I just kind of wanted to do that now. So I'm just going to put this one aside. So one of the first Filofaxes that I had was this skinny black one. This is a slimline Chelsea from back in the day. Loved it. You can see I've used it. The leather's ridiculously soft and supple now. It was really good, except with the rings this small, you really couldn't fit a lot of pages in them. So, and there's no coin pocket, but that was something that I used. It's still amazing to this day, so I'm going to hang on to that. I find it to be a classic. I've also used this one here, another absolute classic. This is a compact Cavendish, and this one, you can see all the credit card pockets here, places for a checkbook, cash, as well as a coin pocket on the outside. Again, fabulous. Loved it. I've even worn off some of the leather finish on the snap. It is a compact size, so for my purposes right now, I need something bigger than that. But this has always been a go-to that I have come back to. It's been wonderful. But in the Cavendish family, I also had purchased this navy one. The other 2 were black. This one's navy, although it's kind of hard to see. This one was nice. 2 pen loops. Again, same features on the inside, and it does have a zip on the back, except for some reason the rings on this one, the papers would get stuck here, so they would kind of go out and around, and that never really laid flat. I could never really get the pages to work, and by the time I kind of experimented with this, I had moved on to some other things. This one never really worked for me for some reason. I was kind of surprised about that. But also in the Cavendish family, I also had a pocket size. Love this one. This was another one that I would come back to when I had jobs or schooling that was didn't have as much to-do list and projects to work on, that I would get. I would make use of this. Love the credit card pockets. I still have some inserts in from a long time ago. And I really loved the open pocket in the back. So this became, and a coin pocket. So this became one that I used a lot, or if I was going to travel and needed some information and just wanted to keep things light for a smaller bag. So that was my Cavendish family. I also had a little mini, love this one, totally adorable, not very practical. But I have this one, you can see that pink is kind of worn off due to use right there. This is a mini topaz, a couple credit card slots, little pocket here. Do have a coin pocket in the back with a little elastic there, because sometimes those are not really functioning zip pockets on the back when they're too hard to get in and out of. Pen loop, which I did have a great little silver pen that I did put in here, and again, love the back compartment. You can never go wrong with that. So this was a great little item. It's just very used now at this point in time. That was cute. I had one that was not a Filofax brand. This is a Daytimer brand. This worked out well, except the credit card slots were kind of too big and too deep. Turn that around for you. And so that didn't really work. And it had a zipper pocket, and it was flexible to get into, but there was no like long pocket for cash or receipts or stickers or items like that. I did like how flat it did lay out, and I like the 2 pen loops, and I do like the ID card. So there were definitely some bonuses to it, but I just wasn't really in love with it. Fortunately, I'm totally a brandaholic. I'm really into Filofaxes. This brand I tried. There were some good features, but not as much as I wanted. So I did venture into a 5 size. This one also I think is a day timer. Let me just check. Yes, same concept as the red one I just showed you. Again, more pockets, which the personal size had a pocket layout like that. And in the back, again, a lot of pockets. I love the notepad pocket. 2 pen loops. That was great. I do have some Franklin Covey, her point of view inserts. One of my favorites, very artistic. This was great. I did have a Filofax A5 from back in the day, but the snap on it broke and it was really heavy. I chose this one. It is lighter fabric, very moldable, which was really good for putting it inside of purses and trying to carry it around, being it so large. Having something lighter made out of fabric and softer did make that easier, but again, it's a little bit impractical just for every day. It just adds too much weight to your bag, especially once you fill it up. But it was a good try. I did try some other things in venturing out and about. I tried doing something, just an actual, it looks kind of like the Martha Stewart, but it's not. It's just a basic binder. So I tried that. This is a great basic binder. It fits Franklin Covey, Day Runner, Day Timer, Filofax inserts. I love that it did have a gusseted pocket to carry items, which was great. I did like the clear sleeve here, which was awesome. So I like that, so you could put information in the front. Great tabs. These are Avery tabs. Again, Franklin Covey here, which was really good. I liked all that. So there was good stuff in there. And then in the back, I was able to put in the sleeves, the clear sleeves, almost as if it was a 3-ring binder for school. You could put a lot of information. It could take an 8x11 regular notepad, notebook paper, just fold it in half. So that was great, but as much as it was lightweight and functional and fabulous, it wasn't that smooth leather. It didn't have the same feel to it, which was important. But for $5, I thought I would try. I also tried this one. I tried this year because I really like this layout, and I can't find this layout in a big size for Filofax. I know it does exist, but when they put the dates, they'll put Tuesday and put it in 5 languages on the top. It really eats up space where I could be writing, so I'm not really a fan of that. So I wanted to try a layout like this, which I really liked. But again, I stuck with this for just a couple of days. It wasn't that expensive to try, and I might go back to it. I might actually use this just for school assignments. I think that might make sense. I really like having my appointments. I like that it's lined, but I love my to-do lists here, which can be filled with Post-its. I mean, there's a lot that can be done with that. As you can see, I kind of put some stuff in there when I used it in the beginning. But again, just really wasn't what I needed it to be. The one that I did use for 2011 and 2012 is an Action Day planner. These are amazing. They're really good. The size was perfectly portable. I love that it has a closure. This is 2012. When I got a 2012 academic, which started halfway through the year, because my school was starting, so I wanted to kind of update and start fresh. It did come with a pen loop, which I did like. This one did not. There's actually a difference, which I'll show you at some point in time. I like that I have a year to view with the holidays. And then here I just would fill in all appointments. These are things that private clients, keeping an eye on their tab, my attendance, to-dos. It just was able to be really, I mean, I filled it up and it was excellent. And the notes started getting heavier as, different jobs would cycle through. I'd even put Post-its in there. So that was a really good layout. But again, for school, I'm going to be having less appointments and more to-do lists. And I thought that I should have something that allowed me to have 5 pages of to-do lists, because with school that would be really important. So this one didn't really work out, and I found myself attaching Post-it after Post-it after Post-it and not really being able to have a good layout of what I needed to do. So, and I did also really like in the back, tons, like 30 blank pages to keep other attendance things, information, anything I needed. It was great. But again, I needed something that was a little bit more individualized, something that I could really change about. And this was something here, oh, we're blurry, there we go, just to see the size comparison of the Cavendish Personal. It's just a little bit taller, but it is skinnier, so it did fit in a variety of handbags, which was nice. But again, it doesn't have the wallet aspect that I liked. So right now I'm in the Malden, which is good. I've also, due to everybody's YouTube videos that I've watched and reading around online, I love soft leather. So I did buy a Holborn Personal Zip Around, which I'm pretty excited to move into. I'm going to be using this during the school semester. I love the gray Malden, don't get me wrong, but during the school semester when I don't want to carry any form of a wallet, I don't want anything extra, I literally want to throw my phone in here as well. I wanted something that would zip up and contain everything personalized that can move with me on the weekends as kind of a clutch, move with me in my backpack during the school week. I could take it to the cafeteria at school and not have any worries. I don't have anything in it at this moment in time. Something that I noticed on here that I didn't notice when I was going to purchase it is when you look at the ones that are snap closure, that are not zip, you have pockets here. There are no pockets on the inside here, so you're losing 2 full pockets by getting the zip around. Wish I had known that before. It's still a great buy, but that is news to me. There is a nice big full pocket here, and it is flexible enough to open, and a lot of card slots, and this one could probably take quite a few, multiple cards. And in the back you also have, that's a good camera right there, just so you could see the zipper, although it's got the pocket there and it's got the zip, but that's not incredibly easy to access. And I'm sure once you have a pen in here, it's going to make it much stiffer and harder to kind of work with. It would have been nice had they put the zipper here where there's no pen loop and all your wallet functionality can be in the front. That would have been nice, which is okay. I do have one more that I want to reach out and show you. And actually I have 2 more. This is a little goodie that I actually got from across the pond. This is a Penny Bridge compact. They don't sell it in the US as of this moment. I saw it was on a really discounted price. I'm not sure why, but it's wonderful for a travel purpose. So this one I liked due to the wallet features. Had to have it. This for me was a no-brainer. A lot of credit card pockets. And then when you come in here, there are also credit card pockets on the other side. Sorry, the light probably doesn't allow you to see that. I'll stick my hand in there. So you've got the full pocket here, as well as credit card pockets on both sides. Then you have a coin pouch right there. And again, more credit card pockets here, and another full length here. This is great. This will be probably similar to my Cavendish size when it comes down to what it can hold, the capacity of pages. But for certain travel things or during the summer when I don't have school assignments or if I'm going around, this is one that I've always kind of dreamt of. So I said I have to get that one. But it is a plain black, which is not totally exciting, but for a little clutch piece, I thought this could be a really great addition to my collection. The other one that I do have, this is the first one I bought after having all the wire bound and experimenting with other brands. I did get one of these, which I think is the Domino Personal. Great one. Right now it's just holding a lot of the extra pages that come, the inserts that come. This was wonderful. Not a lot of wallet-like features, but it's really slim and I really liked it. It feels like suede even though I don't think it is. Great little one. My husband liked it so much I got one for him in black. This one is blue, which I'm going to make a video on his later. I actually themed it to be a Mass Effect. It's a video game, something he really loves. So I thought, why not take a Filofax and theme it? I'll do a separate video on that later. But I just kind of wanted to show you. So I use a lot of these to hold, I emptied them right now, but to hold a lot of my previous years, previous days, which I have a Tupperware bin that I'm using for some of those. Excuse me. So, but I have a huge history and it's amazing to be able to look back over the past 18 years of Filofax pages. So that's just kind of a rundown of my Filofax collection. I have sold a couple. I had a larger topaz. I've sold a couple on eBay, which I might let go of one or two of these, but they've all served a purpose. They have a time and a place to be used, and I'm really like the collection that I've created. I hope you'd enjoyed kind of a run through of my Filofax history and the collection that I have. And that's all. Look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks. Bye.